What's up, YouTubers? PokeJediTrek's here. So, as you know, we got one more month of summer, and if you want to make the most of it, what's a better way to do so with some frozen blueberry Greek yogurt? So, it's pretty simple to make, but it will take a while to make. So, let's get started on what we need. A frozen blueberry Greek yogurt is actually quite simple to make, contrary to popular belief. These are the four essential ingredients you need. Are blueberries, obviously. You can use fresh or frozen, it doesn't matter. You can even use wild blueberries if you'd like. You also need some syrup of any kind. You also need vanilla extract, and you'll need 3 containers of yogurt. Specifically, 3 5.3 ounce containers of yogurt, of Greek yogurt. So let's get started. So first things first, you're gonna blend 1.5 cups of your blueberries in a blender. So that's half. That's a whole. 1.5. Now we're gonna put this lid on, and we're gonna do chop mode. My mistake, smooth. Now you're going to add your containers of yogurt, and then you're also going to add 1/3 of a cup of your syrup to the mix. That's 1 container of yogurt, 2 containers, and 3 containers. And then here's here's 1/3 of a cup of blueberry syrup. Also can't forget to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Also can't forget the teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then you're going to put the lid back on the blender, and you're going to blend it until it's creamy and well combined. Alright, now for this next step, you're going to pour what you just blended into a glass container, like so. Like so. There we go. Alright. And then you're going to secure the lid on the container, like so, because it's airtight and leak-proof. Next, you're gonna take your mixture and you're gonna put it in the freezer, and it's gonna sit in there for 4 whole hours. Alright, 4 hours have passed. We're going to pull this yogurt out of the freezer, and we're going to sample some of it. Alright, so we're going to pull this off. Now I'm going to get a spoon, scoop it into a little bowl, and I'm going to sample this. Give it a little stir in the process. Ideal. Now I'm going to sample this stuff. berries. Made the taste really strong. Anyway, that's how to make blueberry frozen Greek yogurt. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. What's up, YouTubers? PokeJediTrek's here. So today's cooking video is actually going to take a while to make, but now frozen yogurt.